Okay, there's a simple rule to this, and you will see this happening all the way through. The first things you make are the largest combinations. So in this case I've got 2 5s in the bottom to be able to make. That's one of them made in the top left. I'm making the other one in the bottom right. There we go. With the remaining time I'm going to see if there's anything else I can make without of course sacrificing the 2 5s I've already made. It's a little difficult to see sometimes. I can see ways I can make them, but it will sacrifice the 5, so I'm not going to do those. The 5's give me more score, you see. Once you start hearing the noise, a rumbling noise, that's when you need to start thinking about actually taking some pieces. What you do here is you start taking, because I've got a 3 at the bottom now made very soon. Don't panic if you need to, but you take the smallest first. You make the biggest first, but you take the smallest first. Have a quick look. Then you take the next smallest, in this case a 5. Have a quick look. And then you take the next one, which is a 5. So in that case it was a 3 giving me 3 points, then a 5 giving me 10 points on top of the 3, and then another 5 giving me 15 points on top of me 8 I'd already done. 13 I'd already done. So that's how the score is calculated. Whereas I've taken the 5s first, it would have only been 5, 10, then 9, so it wouldn't have been quite as profitable. Again, I've already started, if you see, making the next one. So here we go with the anchor at the bottom left of the bottom right of the screen. That's made. Now I'm working on the helm, getting the 5s out of the way first because they give me the most score. Once those are made, we can then look at the 4s. If you can't see any easy 4s, then it might be worth looking at the 3s. Again, the rumbling is starting. So I've got a 3. Nothing. Do check first every time before taking your next smallest, sorry. So that's my helm gone. Have a quick look, see if there's anything else that you can take before you take the anchor. In this case we have to take the anchor, giving us a triple, but again it's 3 points, 10 points, 15 points. So again, we'll just go straight to it. As long as there's nothing else to make, we'll start making, in this case, the shot. There we go. Then you start making the other 5. If you don't have 2 5s, don't panic. You just work on the biggest ones you've got all the time. So if you've got 1 5, you go then down onto the 4s, then onto the 3s. If you don't even have any 5s because you started it recently, then you just start working on the 4s. So if you see already, I've got the shot and the next one as well. Again, rumbling. Can't make anything else easily, quickly. So there we go, we take both of those. Checking of course in between. Nothing else. So we'll start working on the next ones. Oh, triple. That's why you've got to look. I've missed that one until last moment. If I had started moving and taken it, that would have been a reset of the scores. Okay, so we've now got the causeway here, and we'll start working on the helm. There we go. And we've got a 4 at the bottom left corner as well. Can we make anything else? Plenty of time left, it's only halfway up is the water. The rumbling hasn't started. Okay, let's start taking. There's a 5 and there's the other 5. Anything else to take? Nope. Okay, so we'll start making up again. Start working on the nest. Shot. Doesn't matter which way around you do it. Usually I work on the easiest one first. Okay, now both 5s are made, I'm working on the 4s. There we go. Can I make any more 4s without sacrificing? Be pretty difficult, so is there only 3s I can make? Nope, so I'll start taking. It doesn't matter if they don't rumble if you know you can't make any in time. Now, I'm not going to take the bollard because that would sacrifice. I'll take the bigger one instead, like you saw. Okay, again nothing to take, so we'll start making. Okay, that's one made. Let's start working on the second. A bit more time this takes. But there we go. Now let's start working on 4s if we can make any. Sure, you're seeing some moves that I haven't spotted. Don't worry about it. When you're actually playing, doesn't matter if you miss moves. There we go, we'll start taking. That's a 4. Okay, can't see anything else. We'll take a 5. Have a quick look. If there's nothing else you can take, then you take the next biggest. Have a quick look. Is there anything else you can take? No. So again, we'll start working. There we go, one of the 5's made. In this case I can't make the second 5 because we don't have enough brown pieces to make the helm. So it would be one or the other. Doesn't make any difference which one you do. But what you'll do here is start working on the 4s in this case. So there we go, we've got a 4 made. Any other 4s we can make? No, there we go, a 3 even. So we've got a 3, a 4, and a 5. Of course, checking in between. It's worth checking in between because that way, when one comes up occasionally that you can take, it's worth getting the extra points. Now, I can't move any pieces because the flag's at the top. But I can take if there's any to take. Once the flag's at the top, that's it. Your puzzle's finished. Rope coils completed. Expert labour provided. Just don't forget the simple rule. Make the biggest first and take them last. And that way you'll always provide expert labour.